back, everybody. What a close we had today. Man, the morning started off kind of slow, a little bit iffy. We didn't know if it was going to be like yesterday where we kind of wanted to go up and then dumped, but it's a nice long steady grind up. And I kind of blew it this morning, made it back this afternoon. But, looking at SPY here on the 2 minute, you had a nice little pop up and then it just consolidated sideways here for about 45 minutes of frustration, but just really, if you draw it out, just one really long flag here, coming back into these EMAs and the VWAP, and then off she went for the rest of the day. And this close right here, 3 o'clock algos kicked on and just pumped it. And then look at that 2 minute candle right here. Banks are feeling it too. Banks caught wind of this. I'm wondering if a Fed speaker said something towards the end of the day here that just got everybody excited. I'm not sure what the news on all market going up like that is, unless we just had a big old squeeze going into Friday. So I'm glad to see the banks were getting up. That's a little more important to me than everything else overall. We don't want the banks to crash. Banks crash is going to bring everything back down. But we had some good pops through the afternoon. The only thing that didn't really play along with that final squeeze was AMD here, but it still had a strong day. It gap filled from this ugly little open it had. It sold off hard here. I hesitated on it. It was just riding the VWAP here on the 5 minute. Should have hit it, especially when this buyback candle was almost the same size as the sell-off candle. That was a good sign of some support, at least in this area. So I should have bought it and gave it a chance, but I kind of screwed up with IWM this morning. We'll go over that right here. So playing the 5 minute, I tried to hit this right here on this flag, and I was just a little impatient. I didn't play much yesterday because of all the indecision, and I don't typically do well in the afternoons, so usually afternoons for me are just sit and watch, don't actually place any trades. But anyway, I got in a little early and I let it wake me out. I just let it get in my head. Classic rookie move right there. That was a beautiful 5 minute flag back into the 20 EMA, this purple line, and then just went almost for half the morning. So, or half the day, I mean. These big stupid wicks are fake. Let's see if I can clean them up real quick. There we go. And decent little push. It filled its gap over yesterday and then some. So that was nice to see. I want to see tech come up right behind banks. Those two sectors are a big deal in the market. So if we want to see upward momentum, we want to see tech pushing up, we want to see banks pushing up. Healthcare can go do whatever it wants. The market doesn't seem to care what healthcare is doing, unless the whole world shuts down for a pandemic. Other than that, I don't care if it's up or down over there. Same thing with oil, natural gas, solar. I don't care about those. I just want to see tech going and banks going. So like I said, I took a small loss right here. It was, these circles are just averages of where I opened and where I closed. They're not exact points. So even though I had half size, it was only about a $17 loss right here. And I just let it get in my head. Didn't take it. I closed it when I shouldn't have. I got wicked out. I opened it when I shouldn't have. I should have let this have more time to pull back on the 5 minute. And I just didn't do it. And then I didn't let this next flag here get played out. I saw this flag happening too. Second flag back into the 20. Back into the EMA, and it just ripped. So Second opportunity to re-enter, didn't take it. But you know, after this morning push, tech did look a little weak through the day. But that's what I've got for my options play. IWM was my only attempt this morning. I did trade on some futures here. Small stab at them. Well, large stab for me. I've only been doing futures for about 2 weeks now. So, still doing it in small sizes, but, you know. I was watching ES run up, so then I pulled up my other chart over here that had SPX on it. So I traded these futures based off of what SPX was doing. And no, I didn't get the best entry, which would have been down here, but the momentum was strong. We had good movement. You had that strong wick here. We were holding off the EMA and the VWAP here. So we were really pushing up, and watching level 2, it was holding up as well. So I went ahead and took a stab right here at it with a tight stop just below this candle. And I took some size on this one. And, you know, I entered in here, started going up, started pulling back a little bit. But that's just part of it. And that's why you put your stop down a little low and not right below your entry, because it would have wicked me out pretty quick. But took a quick, nice little gain here. And, you know, not shooting for the moon either. Oh my gosh, where is it? There it is. So, you know, that was the last screenshot I got of it. It actually filled at 186.50. So, I'm happy with that. Don't mind taking a $17 loss this morning to retake 186.50 here towards close of the day. And why the screenshots, I still haven't figured out how or why my markers disappear after my after 4 o'clock Eastern. I don't know what happens. My trades I take on futures, these indicators just go away. So for now, until I figure that out, I'll just keep taking screenshots of it. I also don't know how to blur out my account number yet on it. So I got to figure that out before I can actually show you that page too. Anyway, that's what I got, guys. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Might throw a video up Sunday on my watch list for Monday. Anyway, see you guys.